What if Roman Empire still exists today? Have you ever wondered what the world would look like if the Roman Empire never fell? Imagine waking up in a world where Roman legions still marched across continents, where Latin remained the global language, and where ancient traditions evolved into modern life. Would this be a golden age of progressor, a dystopia of endless conquest? Stay tuned, because this journey into an alternate timeline will surprise you. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, so you don't miss more epic what-if scenarios. The Roman Empire once stretched from Britain to the Middle East, from North Africa to the heart of Europe. It was one of the largest and most powerful civilizations in history, influencing language, architecture, and law. Yet by the 5th century, it collapsed in the West. But what if that never happened? First, let's imagine the basics. If Rome had survived, its borders would likely expand even further. North America, South America, and Asia could have been colonized by Roman legions centuries before European explorers. Instead of Spanish, English, or Portuguese dominating the world, Latin might be the universal language today. Our schools, governments, and even casual conversations might still use it. Imagine ordering coffee at Starbucks in fluent Latin. Rome's infrastructure was legendary: aqueducts, roads, and public baths. If that legacy had continued without interruption, we might live in megacities, connected by superhighways, built centuries earlier. Our world could look like science fiction today. Roman law influenced modern legal systems, but if the empire survived, the entire world might follow one unified Roman code. That could mean fewer disputes over international law and smoother global governance. Religion would be fascinating too. Christianity spread through Rome. But what if the empire had promoted its older pagan traditions? Perhaps we'd still worship Jupiter, Venus, and Mars as mainstream faith. Or Christianity might have evolved differently under Roman control. Technology might have advanced at a rapid pace. The Romans were brilliant engineers, but limited by their era. With the empire's stability, inventions like steam engines or electricity could have been discovered centuries earlier. Humanity might have colonized space by now. But with great power comes great risk. A world under Rome might also mean a world under dictatorship. Emperors, senators, or even generals could decide the fate of billions without democracy as we know it. Would freedom exist? Or would citizens still bow to the will of Caesar? Our rights today could look very different. Some people might thrive under Roman order, while others suffer under imperial control. Culturally, the world would be transformed. Roman architecture, columns, arches, amphitheaters would dominate skylines across continents. Imagine New York or Tokyo designed like a massive Roman forum. Entertainment could also evolve differently. Instead of football stadiums, we might still gather in colossal arenas for gladiatorial games. Perhaps those games would evolve into sports, but with a much darker edge. Education would also change. Instead of modern subjects, schools might focus on philosophy, rhetoric, and military strategy. Latin classics would not just be literature, they'd be the core of our identity. The military would still play a central role. Roman legions, updated with modern weapons, could be the most powerful force on Earth. Imagine tanks and jets bearing the eagle of Rome. But could such a massive empire stay united forever? Internal conflict might still plague it. Rival emperors, corruption, and civil wars could threaten its stability, even in modern times. Perhaps Rome would evolve into a federation, granting provinces autonomy, but still uniting under the empire. In that case, we might live in a globalized world under a single Roman identity. Economically, the empire would control immense resources. A global Roman economy might dominate trade, technology, and culture. The dollar or euro wouldn't exist. Our currency might still bear Caesar's image. Fashion, too, would be influenced. Togas and sandals might not just be history lessons, but everyday wear modernized with new fabrics. Imagine business executives in designer tunics instead of suits. Social life might also be different. Rome had slavery, and if it never ended, our world could be far darker. On the other hand, reforms could have modernized Rome into a society valuing equality and citizenship. Science and medicine might have taken off sooner. Roman doctors were advanced for their time, but imagine if their knowledge had expanded continuously for 2,000 years. Diseases like smallpox or cancer might have been cured long ago. Exploration of the seas and skies might have happened faster too. Roman ships could have reached the Americas before Columbus, integrating them into the empire. Entire continents would grow up under Roman rule. But would people accept being Roman, or would endless revolts and rebellions shake the empire? Local cultures might resist assimilation, creating a world of constant tension. On the flip side, unity under Rome could prevent centuries of wars. The conflicts between European nations, the World Wars, and even the Cold War might never have happened. Instead, we'd face only one superpower: Rome. Imagine space exploration under Roman rule. With their engineering spirit, they might have built rockets centuries before us. The Moon, Mars, or even further planets might already bear Roman flags. But with so much power centralized, the empire could become stagnant. Innovation might slow if rulers feared change. The same empire that gave us aqueducts might also suppress revolutionary ideas. Daily life would reflect Roman traditions. Citizens might still gather in forums for debates or attend massive baths for socializing. Modern culture would blend with ancient rituals. Global cuisine would be Romanized. Pizza and pasta might be the empire's gifts, but also Roman adaptations of African, Asian, and American foods. The menu of the world would taste completely different. Wars in our time would look very different, instead of nations clashing. The main conflict might be between rebels and imperial Rome. Drones and missiles could be turned against provinces seeking independence. Our politics might still revolve around an emperor. Would today's Rome be ruled by a single man, or would a modern Senate hold power? Perhaps democracy as we know it might never have been born. In the end, a world where Rome never fell could be both utopia and dystopia. Advanced technology, global unity, and rich culture on one side, but dictatorship, oppression, and lost diversity on the other. So, what do you think? If the Roman Empire still existed today, would we live in a golden age of progressor, a world chained to an endless empire? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's imagine together, because history could have been very different.